In Peshawar, northwest Pakistan, survivors were rushed to a hospital after an explosion struck a cinema, killing at least 10 people and wounding more than 25. Police said that 2 grenades were detonated during a crowded film screening. The cinema is known for showing pornographic films in one of its theaters. In Bosnia-Herzegovina, protesters continued to demonstrate in the capital, Sarajevo, to demand the resignation of the prime minister of the country's Muslim Croat entity. Bosnians are protesting against corruption and poor social and economic conditions. The protests, which began several weeks ago and have spread to several cities, constitute the largest civil unrest since the end of the country's war in 1995. In Afghanistan, authorities launched a vaccination campaign in Kabul after the discovery of the first case of polio in the capital since 2001. The Afghan Health Ministry said a 3-year-old girl had been diagnosed with the infectious disease, which attacks the central nervous system. Polio is endemic in just 3 countries: Pakistan, Afghanistan, and Nigeria. In Russia, a leader of a heterosexual group that supports equal rights for gays says she's been receiving threats and insults via the internet and text messages. Natalia Tsimbalova is coordinator of the Alliance of Heterosexuals for Lesbian, Gay, Bisexual, and Transgender Equality, which was established in 2012 to help defend Russia's non-heterosexual minorities. Rights groups have condemned a Russian law prohibiting the spread of gay propaganda to minors as repressive, saying it could be used to punish almost any public expression of support for gay rights. In the Russian city of Kirov, a group of residents tried to stop the construction of a sports complex in a city park. The activists attempted to block a truck from working on the project. Police intervened and 4 people were detained. In Kazakhstan, the central bank has devalued the national currency, the tenge, by 19%, citing market volatility in emerging economies. A bank statement said the gradual decrease of the U.S. Federal Reserve stimulus program has led to a capital outflow from emerging economies to developed ones, putting pressure on emerging market currencies. The abrupt plunge in the value of the currency led to the closure of many stores and shops which sell mainly imported goods. In Ukraine, about 30 activists demonstrated in front of the Austrian and German embassies to demand that those countries block the bank accounts of Ukrainian officials implicated in human rights violations. Austrian Ambassador Wolf-Dietrich Heim met with the protesters in Kiev, who included a number of writers and academics. The protest followed reports that families of several top or former Ukrainian officials, including ex-Prime Minister Mykola Azarov, may have assets in Austria and other European countries. And that's the video roundup from Radio Free Europe, Radio Liberty.